y'all, welcome back and welcome if you are new. My name is Sam and welcome to my channel. We are going to jump right on into this video and we're going to start with making a easy shrimp stir fry. It is spring break here, so easy is what we're going for this week because we want to be outside doing things. So we're going to start out with making this easy shrimp stir fry. Now to my bowl here, I just added a pound of shrimp, 2 tablespoons of Chinese 5-spice, and mix that around. And we're just going to set that to the side for a few minutes. And now we're going to start on the sauce. In a separate bowl, I've added some chicken broth, soy sauce, and just kind of mix that around. And then we're going to add in some delicious flavors. We're going to add in some rice wine, some cornstarch, some honey, some sesame oil, garlic. I think I've got about 4 or 5 cloves of garlic and some sriracha. And we're just going to mix that all around, and then we're going to set that to the side, and we're going to get started on our stir fry. Alright, it is now time to cook this delicious stir fry. So to my very large skillet, I just added some avocado oil. You can use any kind of neutral oil that you have on hand. And I'm going to add in some onions and some bell pepper that I've just got thinly sliced. I'm going to toss those around, let those cook for about a minute or two, and then I'm going to add in my shrimp, toss that around, and cook that for about 5 minutes or so, just until all of that shrimp is completely cooked through. Alright, we are almost done with this delicious stir fry. All we've got to do is add some broccoli and then give that a toss. We're going to let this cook for about 2 to 3 minutes just to warm that broccoli up. And then we're going to come in and add our sauce that we made earlier. And we're going to stir that around and cook down until that sauce is as thick as you want it. I don't like mine too thick. I kind of leave it saucy. And then this is pretty much done. You can check it for seasoning, see if you need to add salt and pepper, and this is ready to go. Alright y'all, here is my bowl. I just added some rice to my bowl and topped it with that delicious shrimp stir fry, and I added some black sesame seeds, some white sesame seeds, and some green onions, and a little bit of sriracha on the top. It was so delicious. Highly recommend all of these recipes if you want some easy, delicious meals for your weekday. Alright y'all, next up we're going to be making some bourbon honey steak tips. These are so good. We're going to start out with a steak, any cut will do, whatever's your favorite. We're going to add some Worcestershire sauce and some baking soda. I like to use baking soda because it helps tenderize the meat, and then some pepper. You're going to season with pepper to your taste, mix it up, and set it to the side while we make the marinade for the steak. Alright, now we're going to work on the marinade. To my bowl here, we're going to add some Worcestershire sauce, some soy sauce, bourbon. You can use any brand that is your favorite, or you can omit it and just add chicken broth if you don't want to use the bourbon. And then you're going to add some salt, pepper, some garlic, and honey. I don't know if I said honey, but you're going to add honey. You're going to mix that all up until it's well combined, and you're going to pour that over your meat. Now that I've added the baking soda, it doesn't take long to marinate. I let this marinate for about 30 minutes, but if you baking soda, you can marinate this up to an hour or overnight, whichever you prefer. Alright you guys, while the meat is marinating, we're going to cook up some loaded mashed potatoes. My daughter requested these, so that's what we're having for dinner today. So we're going to start out by peeling and dicing up some potatoes, putting them in some cold water along with some garlic. I'm adding some rosemary for some extra flavor. We're going to boil these till the potatoes are tender, drain them, and then smash them up. All right, y'all, now that you've got them all smashed up, I use a ricer. It just makes things so much easier, but potato smasher will work just fine. You're going to add some butter, however much butter you want will work. You're going to add about 1/3 of a cup to 1/2 cup of sour cream and some milk, and then you're just going to mix that up until everything is nice and smooth and combined. Alright, now that you've got those potatoes all nice and creamy and smooth, you're going to season this up with some salt and pepper to taste. And then you're just going to add whatever toppings you like. I'm adding some green onions, some cheddar cheese. You can use any kind of cheese you want, whatever flavor profile you're going for. And I'm using this Great Value real bacon pieces. You can cook bacon if you want to. I had these on hand, so I just used those. And then you're just going to mix it up, check it for seasoning, and these are ready to go. Alright, now it's time to cook up these steak bites. My daughter is over there cooking up her version of her cream corn. So to my large skillet here, I just have a mixture of oil and butter. Once that is hot, you're going to add in all of your steak and the marinade to your pan, and you're going to spread that out and let it cook for about 4 to 5 minutes before tossing it over to let it cook on the other side. You can cook these however long you want and how you like your steak. We like ours medium rare, so about 4 to 5 minutes on each side works perfectly for us. And then these are pretty much done. Alright, y'all, here is my plate. I just added the steak bites to my plate with Cheyenne's creamed corn. It's so good, it's so easy. I will leave the link for that below, as well as all of the other recipes. And then I just gave myself some loaded mashed potatoes, and these were absolutely delicious. There was no steak bite left in the house. I promise you that. They were absolutely delicious. Alright, you guys, last up, we're going to make Southwest chicken and rice bowls. I love rice and grain bowls. They're so good and so easy. We're going to start out with making the rice. I've just got some white rice in my Instant Pot. I've got it greased, ready to go. I'm going to add some chicken broth and some cumin and garlic powder. Mix that all up, put the lid on, set it to the rice function, and that's good to go. Alright, now for the chicken. I've just got some thinly sliced chicken breast here. You can cut it in chunks if you want to, but I've just got it thinly sliced. We're going to add in some olive oil, and then you're going to season that up with some salt and pepper, season to taste, and then you're going to add in some chili powder, paprika, cumin, garlic powder, onion powder, and some baking soda, and also some lime juice. And then you're just going to mix that up until it is pretty much well coated in all of that seasoning. Now that it's all mixed up, you're just going to cover it in some plastic wrap and set it to the side for about 10 minutes to marinate. Alright, y'all, let's cook up this chicken. Once again, I'm using my extra large skillet here. It just makes everything easier to cook in one batch, but you can cook it in separate batches if need be. Just put it in there, fry it up about 4 to 5 minutes on each side. Now, I did not add any extra oil to this. I had plenty of oil in the chicken, but you can certainly add more to your pan if you need to, and just cook it until the chicken is cooked through. Alright, you guys, here is the setup of everything that you can add to your bowl. I've got some fire roasted corn, guacamole, onions, black beans, the chicken, rice, some sriracha, jalapenos, banana peppers, limes, a whole bunch of stuff that you can add. Pick and choose what you want, and then just make your bowl how you like it. Alright, y'all, here is my bowl. And if you've been around for a while, you know I love all things toppings and all things sauce. It's just what completes the bowl. So I just added some of the rice down at the bottom of the bowl and topped it with a little bit of everything. Like I said, I love toppings. and I topped it with some Southwest sauce, some green onions, and parsley. It was so delicious and filling. Highly recommend all of these recipes. They will all be linked in the description box down below. And yeah, that's going to wrap up this week's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, give me a thumbs up. Leave me a comment in the comment section down below, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, y'all.